If you feel like you're doing all the work, you're journaling, you're affirming, you're visualizing, but your reality, it's not moving. It's not because you're not high vibe enough. It's because you're trying to run high performance software on a corrupted operating system. Most journaling is just you rehearsing your problems. You write the same story, you install the same code. You aren't shifting your identity, you're just generating better feeling error messages. You are not broken, you're just coded.
I'm Lori. Welcome to the Sandbox. Today we are deploying the Universal Recode Protocol. This is a 3-day boot sequence designed to find the old code in your subconscious, delete it, and install a new identity script. You have been trying to fix a software problem with hardware solutions. You're setting new goals, buying new planners, and trying to force yourself to be different. But inevitably, the system crashes. The anxiety returns. The old habits reboot. Here is the truth nobody told you. You are not broken. There is nothing wrong with you. You are simply running on old code. And until you rewrite the operating system that runs your life, your soul OS, nothing will change. Welcome to Day 0. This is not a motivational video. This is a system update. I'm Lori Arzaga, founder of the ECC trademark method, Error Correcting Code. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to stop fixing yourself and start recoding the machine. Why do 80% of New Year's resolutions crash and burn by February 1st? The truth is, it's not because you're lazy, and it's not because you lack discipline. You have a compatibility error. You try to install a brand new goal, a flawless high-performance program onto an old operating system that's out of date and cluttered with unfinished patches and legacy. Picture loading the latest next-gen software onto a relic from decades past. It sputters, glitches, fails before it can even launch. Your mind is no different. Goals built on top of an unpatched identity just don't run. They crash, and so you blame yourself. You call it weakness, failure proof that lasting change isn't possible. So what if the problem isn't you? What if the only thing that needs to shift is the system beneath your goals? The solution isn't more willpower. The solution is an upgrade, a recoding of your operating system. Your next breakthrough doesn't start with what you want to achieve. It begins with the identity you choose to run. So how do you upgrade your personal operating system? It starts by stopping the struggle against outdated patterns. Instead, you intentionally replace them. Step 1, define your next iteration. Who is version 2.0 of you? Think beyond what that person owns or achieves. Focus on how they process the world. How do they respond to pressure? How do they greet each morning? Resilience, mindset, habits. These are the core protocols. And here's your mode switch. Don't aim to fake it till you make it. Enter conscious practice mode. Practice being that upgraded version in small, manageable bursts. Just as a creator tests small changes before a full release applies shifts that feel authentic. With each tiny upgrade, your identity begins to change. Actions that once felt forced start to flow naturally, operating quietly in the background, no longer requiring effort because your internal framework has been updated.
If you've ever felt like there's a version of you can see, but you can't seem to boot into that identity in real life, it's not because you're broken. It's because you're still running old code. Your subconscious is an internal operating system. Right now, you have scripts running in the background from childhood, from trauma, from people who never built the life you're trying to build. You set new goals, but you never update the system that they're running on. You don't have a motivation problem. You have a coding problem. You can't wish this code away. You have to override it. So I built a tool to do exactly that. This isn't a 30-page workbook you'll never finish. It's a single-page control panel that you run for 3 days. I call it the Universal Recode Protocol, a 3-day boot sequence for identity shifting. Think of it as a boot sequence designed to locate the old code, install a new identity script, and flush out the junk that keeps trying to reload. Let me show you how it works. Section 1 is your boot sequence. This is where you stop waking up as the old you by default. First, you'll set the base kernel, the core state you are choosing to operate from today. Instead of waking up and checking your notifications, you'll check in with your source code. Then, frequency calibration. You aren't begging the universe to fix you. You're aligning your channel so you can receive clear instructions. You move your signal out of the noise and into reception. Section 2 is the most critical step. Here, we stop asking the universe for what we want and we start telling the superconscious who we are. These are not cute affirmations. These are your command lines. Identity overwrite script means you write the identity you are playing in the present tense, as if the update is already installed. When you write, I am decisive, your nervous system gets new instructions for what is allowed today. You're not journaling about how you feel. You are scripting the avatar you are playing. Section 3 is execution and logs. Code without execution is just theory. So each day you set a daily prime directive, one clear objective for the day. Your reticular activated system needs a target. Instead of spraying your energy everywhere, you give your consciousness a specific mission. Then you run a defrag session, a 3-minute pause to check in. Am I acting like the old identity or the one I scripted this morning? You log the data, catch the glitch, and correct course if necessary. Finally, Section 4 is the cache dump, the uninstall. You cannot reboot tomorrow with corrupted files from today. Before bed, you do a raw data dump. This is not about being positive. It's about being honest. You empty the cache, the fear, the doubt, the shame, the frustration, so it doesn't auto-load in the morning. You move it out of your body onto the page and release it. So when you wake up tomorrow, you're not starting inside yesterday's glitch. This isn't just journaling. This is spiritual tech, or Soul OS. I want you to run the protocol for just 3 days. This is your boot sequence. Enough time for your system to register a new identity as the default. Print the page, write the script, run the sequence. Stop letting your past write your future reality. If you can run Netflix, you can run this protocol. The link is in the description. Download the Universal Recode Protocol, print the daily log, and start your day 1. Remember, you're not broken, you're just coded. Let's upgrade the system. I'll see you in the sandbox.